I logged on to Divine Knockout this morning and I saw a brand new limited time event. I was very happy for this because it made me realize, great, we're getting more weekend rotation events, which means more extraordinary activities to do. So I saw it and it was called 2v2 KL mode team games. So I was like, okay, so it's a 2v2 mode. What's going to be the difference here? So I click on it and I'm like, okay, so it's a normal 2v2 mode so far. I knock somebody out. And I'm like, okay, we're gonna win this mode. It's now 2v1, and then he respawns. My enemy that I just knocked out respawns. I'm like, okay, then that's interesting. And now I'm like, okay, so every time you get knocked out, you keep respawning. And then I realize, oh my gosh, it's still 5 points. This game was actually really lit. I was actually super happy about it. So just to summarize what I just went over there. So you go into 2v2, you guys keep respawning until one team gets 5 knockouts, and it can get pretty intense. And if you win 2 overall matches, it's an instant victory. So I'm guessing it's best 2 out of 3. That's why if you win 2 matches, that's it. Also, something that I did want to mention, I've been trying to play games in different regions for Divine Knockout, and let me tell you, it's a very hard struggle because I'm located on a North American Western server. I can play on the Eastern server and it's fine. The ping is decent. But when I tried to do Europe or Asia, let me tell you, that was crazy. I started to get such high ping, I was barely able to do anything. I saw myself stuttering around, and it's crazy. However, I do want to keep trying to do games on Europe, on maybe Asia. Even though the ping's high, I'll find a way. I don't know exactly how, but eventually it will work out. It also gives me a chance to see players from different regions, which I think is pretty cool. Currently for this game, I'm playing on the North American Eastern server. I was playing on the West this morning, which is my home location, but I was like, let me just switch it up since I tried Europe second, and oh man, the ping was so high, I was stuttering around and I was being thrown everywhere. So we're going up against Hercules and Loki, as you can see, and I'm getting a cool guy to play with, Sniper God. He's playing Sun Wukong, and he has an awesome level 20 skin. We just got that 5-round point victory right there, and as you can see, we're going on to the next one. What's also cool that I actually didn't mention earlier, you got to select the map that you want to go on for 2v2. This is a nice little twist. It makes me happy to know that the Divine Knockout team understands that adding these limited time events every weekend or every other weekend does add so much flavor. It will be so great when we get a massive influx of players when season 1 actually and truly comes out. That should be when ranked comes out, or if the game goes free to play, or maybe it'll come on the Switch. If it comes on the Switch, I think that by itself will bring in so many people to Divine Knockout. Also, please bring back 3v3 arcade mode. I really missed that. Let that be the mainstay. Let the 3v3 knockout mode just be a limited time event. I would love it if you guys did that, the Divine Knockout team. I'm begging you. Hercules already went up super aggressive early on into the match, and I had that awesome parry with the parry queen herself, Athena. Now, I've gotten so much better playing Athena over the past couple of weeks, and you guys remember when Loki came out was when I started to actually play Athena, because I believe she was the perfect counter simply because of her parry. I also believe she's the best character in Divine Knockout. I say that all the time and I stand by my decision. Currently, I'm playing around with a lot of her different traits to figure out what build I personally like the best. So when I do figure that out, I'll probably make a guide on what Athena should be played like. If you want to play the orange berry style, that's actually really cool. You saw how I did that? I knocked the Hercules back and the Wukong went nope with his bird form, did a whole 360 and boom, knocked out the Hercules. Also, I'll be playing a lot this weekend, so if you guys want to play with me, feel free to add me. Type in orange berry on that add friend. You should see me come up, orange berry YouTube. Feel free to send that request and I'll accept it once I get time. Hopefully we can get some awesome games in, and maybe you can appear in some videos. Currently I have a lot of videos in the backlog I'm trying to go through because I've been playing a lot of Divine Knockout. One thing I hope that Divine Knockout actually added soon is in-game chat. Just imagine how cool that would be. I could talk to my enemies, talk to my allies, whatever it is, or just voice chat in the game currently. I don't even know if there is voice chat in the game, but I just want chat itself. So I can go in a lobby and I can just talk to people, form little private group chats and talk to them in-game instead of having to use Discord. Even though Discord is nice, I'm sure a lot of people would appreciate that. I also do expect them to add it eventually. It's probably not on the top of their priority list because it's just the chat. Oh man, I missed my spear there. I was hoping that would have then sort of ended off this little convo here cool, but Sun Wukong picks up the slack and knocks out the Loki. GG. This next matchup here, we have me, Athena, once again, and you can see I'm not using the dark heart skin because I was like, you know what, I haven't played normal Athena skin in a long time, so that's why I decided to switch back. My partner here is Solon. We're going up against a Hercules and a Loki once again. I don't know if this is a team that's really good in knockout, or if they have, oh wow, he's really edge guarding me here. Whoop, okay, I dodged through perfectly right there. Gonna chuck my spear just to gain some distance. I was hoping I would have been able to connect him with that air light. I need to be very careful. For some reason, my dodge didn't go off. Maybe my Wi-Fi's... Oh, that's it right there. That Loki did such a good job taking advantage of me not being able to hold my ground, or at least buy myself time. I was panicking enough, and the Loki saw it, so he took advantage, edge guarded me, and destroyed me. Oh man, that poor Hercules was not able to get back on, but I don't know if Hercules and Loki is a perfect team. Thinking about it, it probably is. They both have heavy knockback potential. I mean, everybody keeps saying Hercules is amazing in team. I think he's okay. I mean, me personally, I can't play him, but I can see this team working really well. Way better than Thor and Loki, in my opinion. Coming down right here, because I'm realizing this Loki is popping off. I need to be... Is he not going to get back on there? Did he fall? I think that's it. Yes, it is. Oh, that's nice. That just gave me a double kill knockout. I feel accomplished. Now, there are achievements in games. I think I completed that in the first month I played Divine Knockout. Now, I don't know if they're going to add more achievements or not. I'm not really an achievement hunter personally, but I know there are some players out there that like that kind of stuff. I just like to play the game. Ooh, okay, dodging out there. I wasn't sure what was going to happen. I felt like I was going to get knocked out, and I didn't really pay attention. I just realized my vulnerability isn't that high. So I was worrying for nothing. Another thing I wanted to say, look at that Sol skin. It's green, it's nice, it's beautiful. It reminds me so much of Starfire from Teen Titans. Can you imagine if Divine Knockout was able to do crossovers with DC or Marvel, or just other video game companies in general? I would love to get Kratos in Divine Knockout. I mean, yes, just imagine you're going with Kratos, you got your glaives, and you're just destroying people out. Oh man. This makes me actually want to play God of War just talking about it. The new God of War was so good. I could not put it down. That was actually a beautiful spare on my part, and as you can see, it knocked out the Loki. The thing is, I realized that Loki had a specific pattern. Whenever he was coming back in, he would try to dodge first, which means once I saw that dodge go out, all I had to do was aim to the side, because he also did not like to come straight in. It was something I just paid attention to and somehow picked up on. I love the fact that we're able to pick the map before we go into the next round. It just makes me feel really good. They should add that to normal 2v2. It would add an extra layer of difficulty, but at the same time, the randomness of it does feel good. Having a random map shows out also allows you as the player, especially if you're going to be playing esports or ranked, to go, okay, it's this map, I know this environment, I'm not prepping for a specific map, I'm just ready for whatever comes my way. Ooh, that was nice. I was expecting the Loki to come down at the same time. That's kind of why I was buying time in the air. It actually worked. I'm surprised it did, to be honest with you. The more I see this combo of Loki and Hercules, it makes me want to play it myself. Now, I need somebody to play Hercules since I can't play Hercules. I mean, I can. Just don't expect me to do much. It's going to take probably 20 to 30 games before I start to get the hang of it enough to go, okay, I can help. So expect to be 1v2ing a lot if you make me play Hercules. However, I can play Loki decently enough where I can knock people out or, you know, just harass. I love that part about Loki. Staying invisible and doing some nice damage to them with your poison. Just watching that poison thing. I still have to unlock Loki's level 20 skin, which I think is one of the things I'm going to work on next. I have this list of characters I'm trying to level 20 in a specific order, mainly because I jump all over the place on what characters I want to play for this day, that day. There's no real specific one. I mean, sometimes I'm just in this Athena mode or Wukong mode where that's all I play. And then I'm like, wait, but I can't just release Wukong videos every single day. Yes, I know people would watch it, but at the same time, I just don't want to oversaturate YouTube with one specific god character. I want to be able to play all the characters. So that was actually a really nice knockout there, and I love the Step Brothers banner. It's perfect. Now, did we just become best friends? That's one of the best lines I've ever heard in any movie. Also, I just watched the Mario movie, and that was such a perfect movie. Perfect's not the right word. It's more of an amazing movie. I had so much fun, tons of laughs. Oh man, and the Easter eggs in that movie was great. It makes me really want to visit the Mushroom Kingdom or just see the world of Mario in general. Not the human world, however. All the magical worlds of the Mushroom Kingdom, the Donkey Kong Kingdom, even Bowser's Land. That would be pretty interesting. Even the penguins, man. That was hilarious. If you get a chance, I would recommend you guys go to the movie theaters and see Mario. Man, this Loki's giving me trouble. Just get knocked out already. But however, I do admire the fact that he's not giving up. That's the right way to play in this, man. That if he was on the opposite side of that parry, that would have knocked him straight out of the map. We just need 2 more points for this victory here. Oh man, I was trying to get the heavy attack right there on the Loki, but I hit him with my spear. He uses acrobatic bowl, so I come into my mobility just to be safe, and I do land the heavy attack, knocking him out. All I have to do now is try to get this Hercules out. I think that's what Sol's trying to do too. We're both oh, he zooms right past me. I do have my ultimate, but I'm going to save it right now. The Hercules is not high enough for me to guarantee a knockout, so I'm just waiting for it, increasing his damage out here, throwing the spear. Is that going to knock him out? No, it's not. Wait for it. Oh, okay, you can get back on. GG. Now, if you get a chance to play this game mode, let me know what you think of it in the comment section below.